Hello students. So today the question that we have with us is questioning about like how does exchange of gases takes place in the human body? Like what are the different steps that are involved in it? So when I particularly talking about the exchange of gases that takes place, you should remember in the human body, the gaseous exchange takes place or occurs in the lungs and in the tissues. There are two places. Okay, lungs is like where the primary exchange is there, and then in the tissues you will say that there is secondary exchange is there. So in lungs particularly, we have a numerous tiny thin-walled and air-filled sacs called alveoli, which is like if you talk about their number, there are almost 750 million alveoli in lungs. They present a large surface area for the exchange of gases. That is why we have that much of number. Now, what is the point of having so much of area? The more there is a surface of alveoli, the more there is a covering of the fine network of the blood capillaries, because obviously you need more exchange of gas. So the more exchange of gas requires more surface area with the blood capillaries, so that the blood capillaries which will reach there and involved in the exchange of gases. Okay, so this is how this whole thing work. Now, when we say when we breathe in, we can say these alveoli will get filled with fresh air, which is like the oxygen. And when I say like oxygen from this air enters the blood capillaries and the carbon dioxide from blood comes out in the air first through the lungs and then through the lungs, they will enter through the air passage and goes out from the body. So this is like particularly in terms of, I can say, uh, in lungs, the breathing process which is there involved in the exchange of gases. Now in the tissues, what happen is the oxygen is released and carbon dioxide is picked up. Now if I say where exactly this thing is happening, so this thing is happening in the blood. Okay, so blood is bringing the uh, what you can say blood which is like having a presence of oxygen. That oxygen will enter into the cells. The cells will utilize that and release the CO2, and the CO2 will go again into the blood, and that blood will reach to the lungs. And that is how the exchange of gases are taking place in human body. I hope this will help you. Thank you.